is Dr. Villa Sabri, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about the topic that I left. And today's topic is Haeckel's classification. So, now the microorganisms. Now, it has to be kept under some classification, right? And it is neither plant or animals. So, it was proposed that a new kingdom has to be established, and one of the earliest proposal was done by E.H. Haeckel, who was a German zoologist in 1866. He formed the word Protista, and he formed the new kingdom Protista, which contains all the unicellular organisms, that is bacteria, fungi, protozoa, algae. Yes, and it did not include plants and animals. Now, bacteria was referred to as lower protist, whereas fungi, algae, and protozoan was referred to as higher protist. His classification was actually questionable. Yes, it was questionable because all the unicellular organism was also not same. So in 1940s, a new observation was made by electron microscope these internal cell structure. Interesting, right? A microorganism has been now viewed by electron microscopy. Yes. So, based upon this observation, bacteria did not have nuclear membrane. That is, its nucleus was not enclosed by a nuclear membrane. Whereas the algae, protozoan, and fungi definitely had a nuclear membrane around the nucleus. And now a new classification was made. Yes, and it was prokaryotes and eukaryotes. Prokaryotes contains bacteria which do not have nuclear membrane, whereas eukaryotes, where it has nuclear membrane around the nucleus, and it included fungi, algae, protozoan, even animal and plants. Now, prokaryotes, there's some differences between eukaryotes and prokaryotes other than this nuclear membrane also. That is, prokaryotes do not have mitochondria, Golgi apparatus, vacuoles, chloroplasts, endoplasmic reticulum. Whereas eukaryotes definitely had Golgi apparatus, vacuoles, endoplasmic reticulum, mitochondria. Prokaryotes, the cell wall was made up of peptidoglycan, but eukaryotes, the cell wall was not made of peptidoglycan. So this is for the basic Haeckel's classification that I explained you, that he literally didn't coin the term or literally made the new kingdom, that is kingdom Protist, which has bacteria, fungi, algae and protozoan, and it had lower protist and higher protist. Lower protist definitely bacteria, higher protist fungi, algae, protozoan. So it's really interesting to see that a microscopy changes the classification, and then it was now prokaryotes and eukaryotes. So there are various more classification that has been or that is there in microbiology. We'll talk about it later in my next video. For this video, it was Haeckel's classification of microorganism, and Haeckel was a German zoologist, and he formed this kingdom in 1866. So this is for my video. I'll meet you in my next video with another microbiology topic which is very interesting. You'll love it. I cannot even tell how important microbiology is in this time of world. Not in now, but just see the course of this subject from where it has been going on, and still very less study has been done on this. it is still a new subject. Thank you. I hope you like my video and I hope you do subscribe and comment on my video. So take care.